Hey guys, it's RockTheGolem, and welcome to Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. I've been waiting to play this game for a while, but I've been having other games to take priority. And speaking of which, a couple things before we actually get into the gameplay here. The first being that, as you probably already know, this game is going to be played in opposition of Life is Strange. So basically what's going to happen is, while Life is Strange is taking breaks between their chapters, I'm going to be playing Shadow of Mordor and bringing you as much as I possibly can. But once the next chapter of Life is Strange launches, I'm going to jump on that as quickly as possible and start bringing those episodes out again as well. So let's say, for the sake of argument, that Shadow of Mordor, I get, the first dozen episodes recorded, but by the time I've released episode, 6 or 7, or however many it takes for Life is Strange to come out, I jump on Life is Strange, I get those episodes recorded. I'm going to stop releasing the episodes of Shadow of Mordor so I can jump back on to releasing Life is Strange. And once I've exhausted all of those, then I'll start releasing Shadow of Mordor again. So it's basically going to be a jumping back and forth between the two until, well, Life is Strange should probably end before Shadow of Mordor does, but basically that's the way I'm going to play it off with these two. The other thing, too, is I want to give a shout-out to N4G TV. I gotta give credit to these guys because they're actually the reason why this playthrough in particular is possible. They actually held a competition where all you had to do was comment on a video that they posted with the words, "My Precious," and you were entered into a drawing to win a full free copy of Shadow of Mordor. Not just the game itself, but also all the DLC, a season pass, everything. It was a $75 value that I got for free solely because I entered this competition, or just, drawing, not even a competition, and they selected me. So yes, this playthrough is basically completely possible because of the drawing that they held, so I gotta give a shout out to them. Go check out their stuff. They're a huge network of different channels from all different creators. I think a while ago I actually received an invitation to join them, but that was back when I was just doing fan dubbing stuff. So now that I'm actually doing playthroughs again, who knows? I might look into joining them as well. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. But yeah, alright, so that's enough of that. That's as far as business goes. Let's get into, at long last, Shadow of Mordor. Story mode. Here we go. I'm actually really excited to play this. Oh, did I forget to turn captions on again? Oh, awesome. No, captions are normal.
Where the shadows lie. It was here, on the slopes of Mount Doom, that the Dark Lord Sauron was defeated by the last alliance of men and elves.
Alright, so recapping the story with Sauron. Excellent.
For 2,500 years, the rangers of Gondor stood watch, guarding against a nameless threat they had all forgotten. And while the strength of Gondor faded, the power and malice of Sauron grew in darkness.
Thank God for the captions, because I don't know how it sounds for you guys, but she is really quiet compared to the music.
Shadow, the flame had fallen on the black gate, and no mortal man can stand in its path.
Yes, no mortal man. Wow, this game is running really smoothly. This is actually the first game I'm going to attempt to record completely in 60 frames per second, and using the benchmark and even looking at the video capture right now, it's holding pretty steadily at 60. So I'm really impressed right now. This is very, very pretty. I actually found out something interesting too. For any of you who use the branding, the movies, the 3-second ones that YouTube can set up for you, if you don't record those at 60 frames per second, excuse me, and then you try to tag it on to a video that is 60 frames per second, it actually brings down the whole video.
For killing chicken.
Oh, look, it's my son, isn't it?
Dear Hyle, the mighty chicken killer. Come on. Come on. Show your father what you have, huh?
Okay, so... Oh, counter? Okay, cool. That's different.
Harder if you want to best your father.
I've heard this game plays like a combination of Assassin's Creed and Batman, like all the different Arkham ones.
Forget to block.
Perhaps you won't forget to hit.
Stay alert, dear. Your enemy will not always...
Don't kill your son already. That's right, boy. You're getting a whooping.
Easy, son.
What? What just happened? Hang on.
Just
There we go.
I'll have your gun.
Alright, so I'm gonna die soon, aren't I? Just in this opening cutscene. Yeah, famous last words. I'm okay. I'm a club. Hold right trigger and tap X for... Oh, okay. Hold A to oh, God. Hold right button while... oh. Oh, these controls are going to take a while to get used to. Whoa, that axe just whizzed by my head. There's no time to block, I have to kill. Alright, A is to sprint. Where'd my son go? Right button to grab and throw. Whoa! That was cool. Whoa! Whoop. I wonder if those little tutorial buttons are going to continue to appear through the whole thing. Like the whole game.
Remember, son, launch deep and cut deeper.
I'm guessing that slowdown means we've finished the fight. Yeah, there we go.
These orcs are much stronger than any we've ever seen.
Not orcs, they're lyrics. Far worse. There's too many. Go find your mother. Go find your mother. Keep her safe. I'll be right
Yeah,
behind you.
the
Go.
button configuration is very different from Assassin's Creed, so I'm not quite used to it yet. I've also never played any of the Batman games, so for all I know, it could be very similar to those, and I just don't know it yet. But yeah, as I was saying before, if you had a 3-second branding video that wasn't recorded in 60 frames per second, and then you tried to upload... Okay, yeah, so I'm definitely dead. Banished from death. That was different. But yeah, if you tried to upload a video that was 60 frames, and you didn't have a 60-frame branding intro, it brought down the whole thing. So it didn't matter how good your recording was if you actually tacked on that branding intro. But thankfully, YouTube is getting rid of those things at the end of March. I guess from feedback, a lot of people wanted to be able to put their own in as opposed to be restricted to that 3 seconds. So not many people used it. Even though I did, I guess it wasn't enough to justify keeping it. So I'm actually going to have to work on a new intro for myself eventually. But that's, you know, that's far off in the future. I'm not really that concerned about it. Right now, I kind of have my own style of introing and outroing each one of the playthrough episodes. So, okay. So I'm assuming that's how my target appears. Right trigger. Oh. Right trigger for stealth. Press X to kiss your wife, huh?
Happy anniversary, mother.
Talion,
Oh, she's gonna die too, isn't she?
where did you find it?
I still have a few friends left in Gondor.
Did you talk to my father?
Yes, I did. And nothing has changed. He's still very stubborn.
I say we go anyway.
Where to?
I will not come willingly.
There must be a better life than this.
Oh, just go. Like, anywhere.
But soon...
Apparently he's given that line before.
I'm just so tired of hiding here, Talion.
Oh, yeah.
We must hide now, or we are both dead. Come on.
And here comes the stealth tutorial. Alright, so right trigger to enter stealth.
We should have left when we had the chance.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I'll clear a path. I'm outnumbered.
Alright, hold right trigger for stealth while on stealth, press X to kill. Ooh, smacky. Can I do two at once? It doesn't matter. They just split. And you're dead. It's going to take me a while to get used to these controls. I know I've already said that, but still.
Down, Ranger.
No. So. Oh, right in the knee. Oh, right in the back head area.
The Black Hand wants him alive. Take her.
Oh. He was going to be a ranger, but then he took a mace to the knee. Oh, jeez. Oh. You know, you probably could have done that a whole lot quicker. Then again, you are Uruk, so come on. Wait, so did they poison his hand? Like, was that a Morgul weapon, or... Oh, no. Come on. Don't... Sacrifice it. Oh. That just went right across his throat, didn't it? You know, if we had just left sooner, if we hadn't delayed, we would have been fine. No one would be dead. No one would be a sacrifice of blood and bone, right? Oh. Oh. Just to watch that is like, oh god, it makes the skin crawl. Oh. You know, most things like blood and gore don't creep me out or anything like that, but for whatever reason, people's throats getting slit and hearing that like juicy metallic sound, it just ugh, makes me shudder. I don't know why, it just does. It's kind of like, you know, someone scraping their fork on a plate or their nails on a chalkboard. For me, it's their throat being slit, you know. Weird, I know, but hey, we all have our quirks. Alright, so I'm dead, but not dead. How'd I get to Mordor?
Believe me, Ranger. What has happened to me? You are banished from death.
Yes, I got that already.
Cast adrift between the worlds of light and dark. Curse binds us together within the walls of Arda.
Where's Arda?
What you say is true. Then how do we break this curse? We find the one who cast it on us. The Black Hand of Sauron.
Oh, so Sauron has a... Oh, no, that was the White Hand of Saruman. Okay, so now it's the Black Hand of Sauron. Naz. I know that's part of the One Ring to Rule Them All speech. Hey, look at that. A title card that doesn't take us forever to get to. Amazing. Now, what is this? What's going on here? Are we reforging our broken sword?
This looks familiar.
Yes, it's a hammer. Have you not used a hammer before? Red attacks cannot be countered. Tap A to dodge.
In this barren land, ensuring the safety of all those we love and the land that is ours. We must be vigilant. We must remain committed.
Dropped the ball on that one, didn't I? Or he. I technically wasn't playing yet. See, now if I had been playing, and if I had been there the whole time, I would have totally dodged. That never would have happened. Happy ever after. We could have ended this this Let's Play in one episode, and life would have been good. But no, they decided to let the computer handle it, and you see what happens. Right button to reforge. Well, that was exceptionally easy. Ooh, okay, fast travel points. Unlock forge towers. So I guess we have to hit all those anvils with our hammer. Unlocks the Wraith's memories. Okay. This unlocks new missions, collectible locations in the map, and Mirian. Okay. I don't know what Mirian is, but whatever. Hold A to move forward. And okay, so we have like leap of faith type thing. This is twice the game has done this to me in just this one episode. That's weird. Oh, leap of faith is like just...
We missed one of you at Narcos, eh? An easy mistake to fix.
Well, makes sense for a ranger to have a bow and arrow. Hold left trigger and right. Well, shot as long as we could. Tap B with to stun.
You will suffer for what you've done.
Tap B to Wraith stun. I'll do that apparently eventually. Hold B while near an enemy to drain something. Oh! Now what is that?
Go back to him.
Alright, I have like Ghost Miyagi helping me out. Awesome. Interrogate. Right trigger to grab and A to interrogate. Right button to grab. Okay.
What do you know of the Black Hand of Sauron?
Ooh.
He is a fiend. Made of thin air.
That's not good enough, is it? Yep. Yep.
A slave I had. Swears he fought him. I sold him for a keg of grog.
A whole slave just for a keg? Jeez, man. These are the captains of Sauron's army. They appear as shadows because you don't yet know their identity. Press A to continue. I see ones off in the back there. Are those all the generals? Or are we just talking about these 5 in the front? By interrogating enemies, you can uncover valuable information about these captains. Press A to learn the identity of this captain. You have learned Gimub's identity. This will help you hunt him down. His title, the Slaver, gives you clues about his role in the Uruk society. Okay, cool. You've also learned his power rating. This gives you an identification of how difficult he will be able to defeat with power of 5. Power rating also determines your rewards for defeating him. Rewards includes runes to upgrade your weapon and increasing your own power to unlock new ability tiers. Cool. Target location, the map and the objectives show you where the captain can be located. Press A to mark your target. Alright. Are you going to kill him?
That is where we have to go.
And that is where we shall go.
We can trust an orc. Trust has nothing to do with it. His thoughts cannot lie.
So I'm kind of like a Death Knight without being a Death Knight. I'm like alive but dead type thing. Oh, look at that sun. Look how pretty it is. Alright, well, we got tutorial missions coming up, but that'll have to wait for the next one, because it's definitely time to end this episode. I don't want to run too far over like I did with a couple of the Far Cry ones. I do want to keep my episodes somewhere between 15 and 20 minutes, which I'm probably failing at right now, just solely by talking more. But yeah, so we're off to a good start. We're still going through the tutorial. We're learning everything about the game, and hopefully it's going to get a little bit easier to play and to figure out how things work. That being said, this one's going to end right now, and I will see you guys on the other side. Take care.